probably the most important skill that you need to develop in 2024 and beyond. And this is predominantly in the world of AI. Whether we like it or not, AI is starting to pretty much become part of our lives. So it's something that we all gonna have to get used to. Okay, so when it comes to AI, you probably heard of the word prompt, and prompting, or to be able to write good prompts, is going to be the most important skill that you would need to develop. It all sort of started with ChatGPT, and then Microsoft came in, and now Microsoft have got Copilot, which is basically integrated into ChatGPT. But then Copilot is what you would start to see in your workplaces, or generally in organizations now. So you're going to have to start using these systems. It's only going to make your work more productive. These tools are just brilliant, just amazing. But it's only as good as the prompts that you write. And in order to get the best possible outcomes from these AI tools, you want to sharpen your skills of how you actually start writing prompts. So I just wanted to quickly show you guys, there's a free resource on the internet, which is actually from Microsoft, where they talk about the components of what a good prompt should include. So before I get into what how to write a prompt, prompt is basically a question that you ask an AI chatbot, and you get a response back to that. And what you're asking the AI chatbot is actually called the prompt. So essentially, you're prompting the AI to give you a response that you're looking for. So the response is only going to be as good as the prompts that you write. So it's really important that you will start to understand the importance of this particular skill set, and especially if you're someone that's involved in business analysis or project management, this could be a great skill that could be really handy for you guys. So this is basically free resource. It's available on the internet. You can just go to this URL. I'll just share the URL in the description as well. So essentially what they're saying is, for a good prompt, it needs to have these four characteristics, right? So the prompt should have a goal, as in what are you trying to achieve with this prompt. The context is why do you need it, and who is involved, or who the audience of this prompt is going to be. So context is essentially information that you're telling the system, saying that this is why you need it, and this is the audience for whom this response is going to be targeted. So giving the context helps the AI give you the right response with the right wording. And then expectations. Now expectations is something where you're telling the AI what you expect from the output, right? So expectation is where you are sort of defining how you want AI to give those results back to you. Do you want bullet points? Do you want a paragraph? Do you want 2 paragraphs? So basically this is your expectation of what the response should look like. So you want to tell that to the system as well. Okay, so the last thing that they talk about here is source. Source is basically telling the AI system what information or samples should the AI tool use in order to produce this information. Now, I haven't really spent too much time on that last element here. I think with the first 3, I predominantly use ChatGPT for personal use. So I pretty much just give the goal, context, and expectation. And source, I think it will start to be more important when you start to use Copilot in your work environment. So source would be you're telling the system that look at my emails and to produce to give me the outcome. So you want the system to go and look in your emails specifically, or you might say look at the internet site. So your company might have an internet website, and you want the AI system to go and look for this information within that internet site. So the source is probably a bit more relevant when you start using Copilot in your workplace. But in general, my takeaway here is that understand the 3 key elements here, because you want to start using ChatGPT to your advantage. It's just a brilliant tool. And just remember, you want to give the goal. What is it that you want from the prompt? Give enough context. So who the response is targeted for, and then how you expect the response to be, right? And then if you can do that, you're going to get some amazing results. So here's a great example of one where Microsoft has written. So draft an outline of a training manual, right? So So that's your goal, right? So that's what you're trying to achieve. So you want AI to draft a training manual. So basically you're giving a specific goal, really targeted as to what the system should do. And then the next sentence is where you're giving the context for this goal. So the audience for this particular training manual is going to be professionals who work in hybrid environments, right? So now you're telling who the training manual is for, so that you're giving the context here. And then lastly, you're saying that the tone of the document will be friendly and suggestive. So that's where you're setting expectations of how the response should be, right? So you even can set the tone of what the messaging should be. So if you want the tone to be friendly and suggestive, it's going to come back with a friendly response. If you want the response to be quite firm and stern, AI is going to produce a response that's going to be a bit more firm. So from a workplace perspective, AI or Copilot is going to really increase your productivity, right? So as if you're a business analyst or even a project manager, you're writing a lot of documents, you're writing a lot of emails. These systems can help you write those emails like within seconds. It can summarize documents. It can basically go through a 20-page PDF and give you a summary in 10 bullet points or in a paragraph within seconds, actually, right? So this is just a phenomenal invention, right? So you want to take advantage of this now, and the sooner you start to get into learning these new skills, the better it's going to be. Okay, so the sooner you start to get good at writing good prompts, the better it is going to be for you, because you're going to see these tools permeate into every single application in your work and life as well. So the better you can write prompts, the better your responses are going to be. So in this video, I just wanted to show you there is this just extraordinary amount of information that's freely available on the internet that you want to take advantage of. So you can start to learn what a prompt is, how to use Copilot, and there's a lot of information in here. So access this page and start to learn about some of these new skills that you're gonna have to need. So hopefully this was helpful. If it was helpful, do let me know, and let me know if there's anything else that you guys would like to know, and I'll keep sharing anything that I come across and that I see is interesting and useful for you guys. I'll see you guys in another video. Thank you, guys.